Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nick the Great coming at you live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. So, turning friends and family, y'all already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. Pardon me and apologies for all the madness you hear in the background. Some of y'all that are aware, they still doing nothing but construction everywhere in my area. Everything from street work to new buildings. So you're gonna hear some of that throughout the course of this, or at least until I get to my destination. You already know TGIF month. TGIF motherfuckers. Hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Friday. Hopefully everybody prepared for the weekend, no matter what plans they got. And shout outs to all the Scorpios still in the building. Still our month, baby. Hopefully everybody, hopefully everybody be able to smoothly have out the weekends. And again, if you was, you was blessed to wake up, blessed to breathe and be amongst ones, especially loved ones, give your praises to the Most High. Serious is going on, baby. I appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday. I honestly was doing some more testing on that Twitch. We had fun at least for almost an hour. I don't know what happened. I know I lost mic feed, but like I said, it's a process. Still learning it. Um, but yeah, and still we have fun. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. London, what's going on, baby? I know I was supposed to do something yesterday, but kind of busy most of the day, and then I ain't gonna lie to you, I kind of got lazy towards the evening. Hence why I only did the Twitch live stream. But did say I was coming in the morning with that cypher. So, hold on. I'm trying to turn up my screensaver a little bit. My fault, y'all. Don't remind me. Let me not remind myself. The hell. Okay, well, I knew I was right. Apparently, I misread something. Well, it look like I don't go in until 8 o'clock tonight. Okay. My fault. Checking my damn schedule, y'all. I do want to bring up a couple things. Harry, what's going on, my guy? I was going to bring up this situation. I know everybody been kind of covering it and talking about it. For those who was aware, y'all already know about the guy killing a man and his son. Um, I want to say this: you have people who are neighbors who, they have their little disagreements. But the one thing I would always say is, no matter what the disagreement is about, it shouldn't cost somebody their life. And this is a problem that we see all too often. Um, Also, some of y'all got to be mindful and prepared on who you walking up on, or who you even interacting with, because you'll have a problem just like that. And again, I feel upset because that young boy in the midst didn't have to die for nothing. From what was said, I gotta read up on it, but from what was said, they had found the guy and killed him. I guess he tried to swing or wield a knife at the cops. They shot him. So at some point, he was ready to go out. And those are the people you got to be mindful for. The ones that really don't have any life value at all. They ain't caring about nothing. Those are the ones you got to be mindful for. And it's crazy because Again, that boy didn't have to lose his life. And the only thing he was trying to do was get away. But I've always felt to a degree when there's harm being done, even to the point of a kid dying, that karma comes back worse than any type of karma. Well, that and lying about health issues to get money from people, those got to be the two worst scams or the two worst feelings and the two worst karmas that come back. You lying about cancer, you lying about, specific genetic diseases. If it don't happen to you, it's going to happen to somebody in your family because you basically are putting in or putting around the wrong type of negative seed. Tamika, what's going on, baby? And see, when shit happens to kids, I'm not gonna lie to you, that karma comes back real bad. It haunts you because again, you just killed the kid. You know, a kid that still got his life ahead of him, still probably had plans to be something, and you took that away. I believe those karmas come back on so many deep-seated levels that you know it shouldn't have to, but again, we in a world now where people ain't giving a damn. You got those who really don't, to the point of even they risking their own lives because they don't want to be here. Mary, what's going on, baby? Meek, what's going on, baby? But I'm sorry, that's something right there that should have never been. eh, My fault, y'all. Because we go back to the what happened to no women and kids thing, you know, which is true. No women, no children, no old folks. You know, and see again, you could have a confrontation with somebody on a day in or a day out basis, but essentially it is up to you to make the right decision. I've had one or two neighbors within the whole time I've been in my building that, hey, I don't really have no disdain for them. Never did. I might not really resonate with them or talk with them, but even still, it's a respect level there. We know not to come across each other. We know not to ruffle any feathers. And again, I feel like this. The one thing I can say about neighbors is that you never know what kind of neighbor you're going to get. You know, and this is why sometimes you still got to be vigilant because you never know what you could come across. You might have James Money. What's going on? Because you might have a neighbor that's too quiet, and if a neighbor is too quiet, even if they got a family, I tell you, still keep an eye out because you never know what could be going on behind the closed doors. And then you got some neighbors that they arguments or shoot, sometimes the whole fight happens just off of sheer anger and emotion. This is why I said you literally have to start thinking more logical before you move forward with anything you do. Even if you got an issue with somebody, my issue shouldn't be that big the way I feel I gotta kill you or I gotta try to eliminate your child. I could go back to a while back. Y'all remember the story? The guy killed the autistic boy and killed the father, and he didn't even know the boy was first of all the boy autistic. You came to kill him because he touched your daughter, or he touched your daughter a certain way, but he's autistic. You knew he was autistic because you know when people move into your area, the first thing most of y'all do is go greet your neighbors. Hey, how you doing? I know you new here. I'm such and such. Most of y'all still do that. The rest of y'all don't. And I can tell the rest of y'all don't because then we still get stories like this. Oh, well, I never knew this. This person was, yeah, because you didn't get the chance to get to know somebody or see what was going on. Uncle L, what's going on? See y'all up in here. You know, and again, you gotta think before you do things. I don't care how angry you might be at somebody or how angry you think you could be at somebody. There should be no reason again why it's coming to a point of I gotta kill you. I gotta eliminate you just because. If I gotta eliminate you just because, that's emotional right there. That's not logical. I can see if I had to eliminate you for good purpose, especially if it's justifiable or is righteous by that higher power, then by all means, I gotta do what I gotta do. But if I know for a fact it ain't justifiable, why the hell would I do it? You know? Word, what's going on, my guy? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. See, I was going to speak about this yesterday. Like I said, apologies to those who was looking for the live stream. You know, I said just been a real busy day yesterday. Good day nonetheless. But part of this was going to get talked about because once I heard that story, it made me sick. It was a couple things. Like I said, we still trying to find out situation. I told y'all about what happened out here. Cops chased the moped. The moped done crashed into another car. We don't know if that brother gonna survive or not. So I'm trying to just give y'all a little bit of everything. Again, I would tell some of y'all just, get in check and get in control of your emotions. I don't care if somebody extremely pissed you off. The next words or the next actions that come from you could be critical ones. I've always said again, one thing that should be protected at all costs is the youth, especially when you know for a fact they not into some of the madness. I don't feel no kid should have to lose their life trying to run away or you know, trying to get to safety. And some people you want to have to avoid because if it's something that you feel, get away from it. Now you got issues where you got some people who out here on these drugs heavy to a point where you can't tell if they actually certifiable crazy or they just on one. I just caught a video of a lady that be out here, and it's sad that she making only news as far as she's out here fighting. And this is somebody that wasn't doing stuff like that before. Again, you got people who are suffering from mental illnesses. They suffering from depression. A lot of them really have some messed up, psych traumas. And it's crazy again because that's the only way you making some sort of whatever is you out here fighting. And then you fighting within the community, but see, this the problem. Again, you got people who should not be going through these revolving doors. Definitely appreciate you for dropping all those links, serious baby. But again, there's some people that literally should not go through that revolving door in life. I'm sorry because if you're a clear danger to not just me, Chef, what's going on? If you're a clear danger to me or anybody around me, that's a problem. That's something I gotta be vigilant for. And I gotta be vigilant because I don't know what could happen with you. For all I know, you could be good 1 minute and then in the next token, you could be out here attacking. Um, and that seemed to be the problem with this one I was just talking about. She's on meds, which we already know. She's on meds, but in the same token, you out here on these streets using drugs. So those are not the good combinations to have. It's not. The worst combination in the world is being on meds, but you also using drugs. Because now your brain is completely fried. In this situation right here, as far as that, it is sad because again, loss of life From what was said, I still ain't know if that's truth. Um, he said they found the guy and then they ended up killing him. Now, see, I believe that was karma because you running around here not caring about your life or anybody else's. It is time for us to really start thinking about that. What's more important, my freedom, my life, or doing life, or losing a life? Kev, what's going on, my guy? Again, I feel like no person should ever have to worry about losing family members that early. Again, that's a whole boy that's never going to live the rest of his life. Never going to know what they going to turned out to be or what they could have turned out to be. That's another young soul that won't even have the joy of trying to build or even create a family. This is why I say it is adamant a lot of times. Think before you do. Critical thinking again will be your tool to survive. I keep stressing that because some of y'all just not listening to it. You're not, because the first thing is, I gotta make an example out this person. If you feel you got an issue with somebody, y'all either gonna hash your issues out, like grown men and women, or just leave it be and just don't say nothing to each other. Don't even be around each other. Key Marsh, what's going on, baby? May the father and the son rest in peace. I can't say rest in peace to the person that actually killed the son. Can't, because again, you should have had enough common sense to know kids should always be off limits. That's where some of these adults mess up. Kids should never be in the midst or in the crossfires of adult situations, even if it's coming to that. You think a child should be in the middle of a crossfire? No. You think a child should have to worry about possibly getting shot in their back or possibly dying because somebody see them running? No. They trying to run for safety. I'm sorry, but it's a time for a lot of y'all to really just observe your surroundings, observe the people, and if you feel you gotta make adjustments on something, then you do what you gotta do. Again, you gonna have to learn the key elements of survival. It shouldn't just be about surviving. It should be about building and prospering too. You know, which I feel that way. Now I feel the type of way because look how many kids have gotten caught in the crossfires or done lost their lives, either trying to save their lives or trying to, just wrong place, wrong time. See, when the body is dead, the spirit and the soul still resonate. And again, nobody should have to worry about, you know, possibly losing life before their time. Another reason why I said to some degree, they gotta start opening back up some of these asylums and facilities. Because some of these people right now are butt bone crazy. They can't be among society because they are clear danger, and you know this. And nobody should not have to worry about diffusing a certain situation or possibly having to use a gun or anything, to protect themselves from somebody that is obviously crazy, especially if they on papers. See, again, you got people right now blending in with the homeless folks. You already have some homeless folks who we got that got mental issues. And it's clear as day they have them. But then you got people who are playing crazy, even blending in with them. And the actual ones are blending in with them as well. Um, I had to tell this young boy yesterday. And I know this boy is well younger than me. I don't even think he's 25. I literally had to tell him, like, you out here begging and asking people for money. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you at all. And I had a conversation with him prior to that because he was about to come this way. Excuse me, sir. And I looked at him. I said, you know better. I said, you still out here doing the same thing? I said, you must have forgot the conversation I had with you. It ain't about harassing people or harassing the same people. It's the fact that you out here, you made it clear yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with you, just out here panhandling. You running around here looking crazy when you just out here panhandling. Again, I know certain things happen, but come on now. I'm not gonna lie. Some is a decision because some of y'all literally be having family, friends that will try to help you out, but you refuse to take the help because of pride. I think with that young boy I was talking about yesterday, I think with him it's a sense of pride because I'm quite sure he got family out here. Some of these people that end up on these streets, at least in my area, they came from somewhere. you know, some of them we know was on the streets because, like I said, they closed down one of these facilities and they went under new management. So, some of these people that didn't get them transfers to them facilities and stuff, they running around the streets now. Again, I would essentially say to some of those people, y'all need to stop denying the help. If somebody is literally trying to help you get back to a better state and a better mind, let them help you. Tanya, what's going on, baby? Why does it seem why does it seem like it's so hard for some of y'all to accept that? You have people out there who will try to help you the best way possible. And those people ain't always looking for nothing. Those people is just trying to make sure you don't fall down the lowest pits of society. And again, let them help you. If they willing to help you, let them help you. You know, but this is a common problem we see in society now. Um, Again, it's a lack of faith, a lack of trust in the process. If I know I could possibly be down on my luck, almost to a point of either losing the spot or whatever, you think I'm not going to open my mouth and say something? I'm not going to let my pride get in the way of anything. And that's something that some people have to realize. You can't allow your pride, your your own personal thoughts to affect whatever it is trying to build and do. And I can honestly say again, it's time for that change. It really is. It's time for that change because it's getting too critical out here. It's to a point where again, y'all don't care. Y'all shooting at kids, old folks. Look here. If you got an issue with somebody, you just have the issue with them. But again, it shouldn't be to a point where you trying to kill somebody. And that's the problem now. That is the problem now again, because you got too many people doing the utmost, and it's sickening because again, the kid just lost his life. Again, I feel like this: these kids ain't out here in these streets. They ain't out here doing things that they know it would be calmness for. They shouldn't have to worry about losing their life or not building before time. Pixie, what's going on, baby? Oh yeah, let me say this today. Happy birthday, Court. Shout outs to the sis. And that's what I'm saying. Some people are blessed to again, have a form of living. I feel like this. At the end of the day, you can't bring back a life. And just because you angry at somebody, just because you might not like somebody, that doesn't mean you try to kill them or even try to go at the family. I don't know, y'all. Just it hurts though, for real. It hurts because again, that kid never will get a chance to prosper in life. And I'm sorry, but that boy didn't deserve that. Especially he didn't even fully know what was going on. And I want to say, prayers and condolences not to just that family, but families in general who have lost kids before their time. Y'all remember a while back I was telling y'all there was nothing good outside after a certain time. And even when I was younger, I knew that. You had some who probably was out and about in these streets, and some of them didn't make it. Um, there was one situation, like I said, the young boy was out here. He out here all hours of the night. He hanging with the pushers and everybody else. Something happened, and he ends up getting hit by a car and dragged about 5 blocks to his death. The boy wasn't even 16 at the time. There's a lot of different stories out here that occurred that you'd be like, wow, yeah, these people didn't get a chance to really live, prosper, do anything because what they thought was living, it wasn't living. It was a falsehood. Again, it's essentially time to start making specific changes as far as what we see and view in this world around us now. Yeah, Uncle L, trust me. There's some stories out here in my hood. You'd be like, wow. And some of them stories wasn't good because some of these people was dead, not even 18 years old yet. And the ones that was of age, they still didn't get past the age of 25, maybe. It's different stories out here, not just out here in the city, period. Some people didn't get a chance to make it because they hanging out too late. They being around the wrong people. Shoot. Again, there ain't nothing good after a certain time, especially when you're young. Anything after 10 o'clock, you should have been in the house by now. I don't care if you are a teenager. I don't care if you're 16, 17, you should be in the house by a certain time. Only because, you never know what's going to happen. And again, I would advise some of y'all parents too to be mindful. It's all right to give your kids leniency to a degree, but that leniency shouldn't be they out all hours of the night. They coming in when they want to. They not doing what they supposed to be doing. There's some people again who are moving like that because their parents don't care. Long as they out the household or whatever, they don't care what the hell the child is doing. Which I always still feel that's the worst type of parenting, neglecting to see and make sure your kids are safe. Because when something does happen, you're gonna be left holding the ball. Essentially, it is more important to have safety and a clear mind than just trying to fit in. And that's the problem with some parents, trying to fit in too much. In the long run, um, it's not going to help. You can try to get hip with the language to a degree, so on and so forth. But there's just some things you're not going to be able to get down with. And you already know the drill, how some of them think. Oh, hell no, you too old to be doing what you know about that. Oh, hell no, I'm not being, they be embarrassed. So again, it's like you give your children a balance. Yes, you're supposed to give them some straightening, but you also supposed to give them a balance. All right, I trust you enough to do this, but if anything happens, call me and say something. And I see some of y'all parents do that and still do that. Listen, I'm gonna let you do what you do, but you know you gotta check in to make sure you good, and that's the best way to do it. Make sure your kids is checking in regardless. Make sure they where they say they are. You know, because you're losing kids right now because of that. Oh, I'm going here, I'm going to do this, and then they went elsewhere with friends, or they just went elsewhere and lied to you. I've always believed in certain instances when you lie to your parents, at some point you get some sort of karma. And the reason why I say it that way is because look how many kids lied to a degree and say, yeah, we going here, or me and my friends is going here. And they never made it to those destinations they said they was going to, but got found elsewhere. You know, again, parents, be vigilant. Yeah, give your kid the leniency, but also make sure they still in tune with what's going on. Oh, that's what's up, Pixie. No, see, stories like that, it makes you feel good. Your children is out here being successful and fruitful in life. But it's the worst thing when your child don't get a chance to really live beyond their expectations and potentials. Especially due to senseless violence. And what we seen the other day is a prime example again on why, you know, sometimes you just have to be very, very observant of what the situation is. Because in that instance, you could diffuse something. You could diffuse something. James number 8, what's going on, my guy? And a lot of y'all wanted to see that too. There's some of y'all that are parents, grandparents. You want to see the not just the generational growth and wealth, continuing. You just want to see the happy faces, the happy smiles, just the thought of actually getting, getting out of a certain situation, past a certain area of your life. Yeah, we know through the school phases is tough. You are still learning the world around you. You know, once you get a certain age, it's not so much as you learned everything around you. You just know how to incorporate things better now. And again, you're gonna have those who like you. You're gonna have those who don't like you. You're gonna have those who don't really have an opinion on anything or biased on you because they probably don't fully know you, or they probably scared to take that chance. Why? Because again, sometimes you gotta be wary. You could be trying to help somebody in that same token, and that person might not want that help. Um, Mary Keto, what's going on, baby? Mary, from what was said, I think they had to kill him. I think they killed him, Mary. I gotta look at it again because my Google News is acting stupid. I think they found him and they had to kill him. They said he came out the trunk wielding the knife at the cops and they killed him. So yeah, they caught him in a sense, but it's sad again because a child lost their life. A child probably never gonna. It's probably going to devastate the family. Period. Especially if that could have been the one that actually, you know, could have been a success in the family, and not so much as just the only success, but he could have been one of the successes in that family. Who knows what he could have did after high school? Who knows if he'd have went to college? Who knows if he would have been able to start his own family business, whatever. You'll never know because you got these people who are running around here sick. And I would say, to those who, again, you have issues with people, make sure it's not that deadly. Make sure it don't have to turn deadly. Now, if you have to defend yourself, by all means, you do what you do. But in this world right now, you just gotta be wary of who you having any type of confrontation with. I don't do too much arguing. I don't. Yeah, I know, Mary. Like it's a lot of them. It's a lot of people like that. I feel bad for because again, they ain't have to kill that. They ain't have to kill him. Just like a lot of them boys ain't have to get killed. Like a lot of them girls ain't have to get killed. Remember when I was telling y'all about the situation in Brooklyn about the lady and her daughter getting killed? Even the dog got killed. You got some people who are really psycho sickos like that. And this is why I said, evaluations are needed. Mental evaluations, all of that. Like, let's really dig into the mind of a person and what makes them think that this is going to be the option or way to do things. It's something embedded in them. You know, and again, you got those who suffer that shouldn't actually be out in the streets in the first place. But again, this is a revolving door that we speak about, and we need to change that revolving door because I feel like this: if you've already had an issue, especially to a point where it could have got deadly for you, they shouldn't allow you to come back out in the streets. Oh wow, James, man, condolences, bro. Condolences, man. This is what I'm saying. It's crazy, man. You said the stepson. And this is my thing, though. Again, anything, anything under the age should never be targeted, and I mean that on all levels. A minute, y'all. But I've always felt that way and still feel that way. Anything under the age should never be targeted. I mean that on all levels. Thug life, what's going on, my guy? And it needs to go back to that. Some of y'all have lost the codes and conducts of what it is to really be in society. You have. Some of y'all again feel that that's the best thing to do is go after the women and kids. What are you talking about, word? You ain't free. You actually got the damn kids with you. I'll drop the link, damn it. Somebody acting like a little skank. Nah, but prayers and condolences, and not just to James, but everybody that need it right now. You know, again, you got some people who lost family. I'm trying to see what all happened again from the situation I was telling y'all the other day. I hope that brother does survive his injuries because that didn't look good. Your whole your half a moped is gone. Somebody else's car was half damaged. You're bleeding from the eyes and the ears. And usually, I know with those, it's somewhere dealing with the brain. Head injury, definitely. You know, and it's the sad part about it. And from that situation, from what was being said, he was being chased by the cops and wasn't supposed to be getting chased at all. Come on, what you want, brother Raccoon? What you want? Since you ain't got no things number 12 and 8.
Mm.
What up, my
What's that on me, bro? That's too many, bro. I'm tight with two. I could have did one. I'm good. I'm
guy?
good.
You got
Two
thing number
12.
12 and 8.
Yeah.
What up?
Everybody telling us to have another one. I'm like, y'all crazy. Y'all have one. Yeah, man. But I mean, you, everything you saying is right, And I will add this too because we see what's going on, right?
Yeah,
Things ain't gonna change no time soon. So we got to start building the women and the children up. I've been saying this since day one, and this is how I live my life. Everybody around me trained. Everybody around me have to be prepared because if not, you become a liability to me, and that's just how my life. That's just how my life went. So I need everybody at least strong enough to hold their own until I get there. So we understand how cruel this world is, how senseless things happen all the time. So now, since we know that, we We got to start building our women up. We got to start building our kids up. I'm a firm believer in survival, and that's not taught to our children. We teach them math, we teach them science, all this other things, but we don't teach them how to survive. We don't teach them how to be aware. Did you see what I put in the Discord? What I covered last night? It happened in New York where that
No,
man,
I know. I was
ended.
talking about some of that right now. The man that killed the 16-year-old and all that. Yeah, that's worldwide news right now, and that happened in Flatbush. That's
Oh,
literally like 40 minutes away from where I'm at.
hold on, 16. I don't think I heard about that one.
Oh yeah, nah, because it was something. I seen the one you was talking about, and I almost thought it was the same one. Nah, they said the guy killed the guy and his 16-year-old son. They had a dispute or whatever the case was. The son didn't even have nothing to do with nothing. This is what I'm saying. Shit like that pisses me off. Now, what I seen in Discord with you, yeah, that shit is crazy too.
And see, like I was saying on that, like it was so many things. Like when I looked at it, I'm like, oh no, you put yourself in a messed up position. But we don't educate one another. You know what I'm saying? Like when people do have the information, they don't share it, and you unaware. Like when that dude, when you see how much space it was, if you just kicked on somebody's door and then you on the other side of the hallway, I mean, it's so many things can go wrong. That can be an ambush. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just kicked on your door. What they on the other side of the hallway for? They trying to lure you out from your safety zone. Once you come out in the middle of that hole, you're not in the house no more. You ain't safe. Now they got the advantage. But if you never been in situations like that, you're not thinking, especially if you're running off emotion. So then that's it too. I'm looking like, why is the son and the mama outside anyway? They shouldn't even have been out there. If I'm arguing with somebody, I always tell my wife, like, soon before I even engage with somebody else, you get gone. Because if I got to do what I got to do, I don't have time to think about you. And if you safe and that's a distraction, that can end me and possibly get you ended too. And you see what happened. The son and the father. The mama lucky.
Yeah, definitely is. Because that's what I'm saying. You gotta be mindful. BMF, I don't care about you sharing me out, man. You better have my scratch off tickets. It's Friday. No, but it's the truth though. That no, like, cause this is the problem now. Like I've always felt this way, regardless to what. It should never be no women and kids involved in anything, even the elderly. Because I'm thinking about something that happened a while back, and I'm like, that old man was minding his business coming from the store and didn't even fucking make it home. Because again, you got people who are just doing the most ruthless, senseless things. Like again, you want to have a gunfight? Go have a gunfight where nobody's getting killed but y'all. I'm sorry, because you can't tell people what to do. But in the same token, y'all should have enough common sense. Like I said, I love the way things was back in the day, even up to a certain point, because it really was on that standpoint of, look, we got issues. All right, let's make sure ain't nobody else getting killed out here. Let's make sure a bullet don't hit somebody kid, somebody mom's. Like, come on, because who want to go through that? You think you really want to be moving through life? You got to look over your shoulder every so often and shit because you did something that you like. Come on, that's like you killing the pillar of a community and you think motherfuckers ain't gonna be riding. They gonna be riding for.
And see, you know what is environments too, bro. Because like when I moved to the D, like what you said, that's how I was used to. But when I moved to the D in the early '90s, bro, it was people. If they couldn't get you, they was going to get your mom, and they was hoping you go to her funeral. You know what I'm saying? That's how they thought. So like the streets and the D always been, it's like that cold. That was never from my experience. Now, I wasn't in that environment in the '80s, so it was probably a code of honor. Honor amongst thieves. But when I was coming up, all that stuff was gone, bro. So I'm like, I was kind of conditioned to it and desensitized until I moved out the hood and then started working in the hospital. And then I'm saying like people I know come shot up, and I'm like, man, this is messed up. I didn't even think it was normal to me. It was like this stuff happened every day. You know, the neighbor there one day you saying hi, tomorrow they gone, and it's nothing. It's like okay, next. But once I moved out that environment, it was like this is senseless. And you know what I'm saying? I started actually having empathy and sympathy to the situation. But before then, it was just like this is a part of life. This is what it do.
Yeah, but see that was the thing though. See, like It was just, like again, is information not being passed. Like some of the stories that I could really bring up, especially with things that happen out here. Like I said, some of these people they didn't make it past a certain age, whether they was in the streets or not. There was stories of people who they was just minding their business coming home from school. And I can remember one year, shoot, I remember one year, it was a good thing. Like I said, that higher power intervened to a degree because one of my cousins that got hit by the city bus. Them city buses is heavy as shit. You expecting either a heavy injury or death. I think he only just scaved off with a broken arm. That was it. He got hit hard, but luckily, like as I said, when it comes to even situations like that, be mindful. See, it's not like how it is now. Nowadays, half of these people getting messed up, keeping their faces all in their devices and stuff. I would say even bring down because see what it was like most kids you playing back and forth, running across the street and stuff like that, and that's exactly what happened. Playing around the street and got hit, but nonetheless, um, that was a higher intervention. But you got to be bringing awareness even down to the street shit because we know the kids ain't always in the streets, and I'm talking about the ones who are not ganging and doing whatever. I'm talking about the ones that actually go to school and learn. They shouldn't have to worry about losing their life in the crossfire or be in the midst of a fight or have to be worried about being abused and picked on either. Not by numbers. Hold on, somebody else popped in. I'm trying to pop up on this panel today. Hold on, I'm trying to get somebody some. Wait a minute. Hold on. World famous. Don't come in here without typing, man. What's going on, my guy?
What is up? What's
What
up,
up?
baby? How you doing?
What's going on?
How
Oh
y'all
man.
today?
Blessed as always. Mo,
Man,
what's going
you
on,
been
baby?
cold.
What up,
Been
Mo?
cold here in Arkansas, man. We've
Oh
been
snap.
down to 20, but
Hmm.
you probably get colder where you are.
Yeah, it's well. Actually, today is probably the warmest day out the whole week.
Oh yeah,
I think it's
yeah,
going to 60 today.
yeah, for real. Outside here, you get where the sun ain't shining. That wind's nippy.
Yeah, yeah, that's what we were getting earlier this morning. It's going to warm up for a little bit, but I know how we are. We're gonna get cold again by the night. So
I don't know if you seen. I told you happy birthday in your chat the other day.
I
But
seen you.
you
I seen
wasn't
you in
on
the
yet. And I've been having them problems. So, like, time you come on, I was done laid up, sleep.
next. Oh no, I seen you in the chat, man. Listen, I knew who was in there, and I appreciate everybody for the love, man. Like I said,
Yeah,
another year
I hope
around the
you had
sun.
a good birthday. How old? I bet you ain't old as I am.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm still young. I'm still.
I'm still young, though, but hell, I'm 50. I'm
Oh
too
snap!
damn pretty to be 50.
Oh snap, man! Listen, that's a blessing in its own period. Cause some people right now ain't even making it to 50.
Oh, yeah. And I retired, from being a fireman at captain, but I'm still working because, hell, that don't buy shit. You
Yeah.
know, a little bit they gave us. But hell, I wouldn't want to be sitting around the dang house. If I'd be getting in trouble if I was around the house.
Mhm.
Already walking around here smoking weed and shit. I imagine what I'd be doing if I didn't occupy my time. I wouldn't be drinking though. I don't drink.
Yeah.
Let's let's some old girl, wants some drink and get some Hennessy or some shit. But
Hey, bro,
hell,
I'm gonna drop down real quick. I gotta go get thing one
let's
and
set up
two.
a drawer string.
No doubt, bro. Shoot, if anything, bro. Wait, if anything, you can hit the pedal back, bro. I'm about to be on for a little bit anyway. I ain't
All
get to
right.
my destination yet.
Yeah, the wife about to
Oh,
whoop his
karate chop.
ass. Yeah, thing two on that. She trying to fight already. She be mad. She a trip. She a fighter. But I'm gonna
Oh,
get with
oh, Lord.
you.
Nah, you already know, bro. Definitely appreciate you for popping in. You already know.
I
Yeah,
hope you
man.
don't mind about then. Hell, I ain't got to see you the minute. Come on, show.
Oh no, no,
And
no. You
tell
good?
everybody down there in the chat, hey, from Charlie D.
No,
Y'all
just
had a great week. I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, no. You good? I was saying it's crazy how the whole week turned out, but for those who still was blessed to wake up another day, it
Yeah,
makes you
the
think,
good Lord,
like critically
the
think.
good Lord don't promise us another day or a minute.
Uh,
Yeah. I guess we ought to be counting our blessings and saying, what next? What I can't take no more. Yeah, just give it to the Lord and let Him work it out. Just cause it's gonna happen, whatever decision you make, guess the damn reaction is gonna happen from it.
yeah.
So,
See, that's the thing though. Like I was saying, you never know. Like I said, there's some things that are out of control. We know that already. The only thing you could do is
oh yeah,
prepare for the things that you can be in control of. But
yeah,
it is senseless at the end of the day when it comes to specific situations like that. Kids shouldn't have to lose their life. Old folks shouldn't have to lose their life. Women shouldn't have to
no,
lose their life. Adult.
no, and I hope there's some of them listening, man. Don't be killing each other or mistrade and bullet and hell, it ain't that important on who's blocked or whatever. Hell, we all suffering through life together. That's all. Like the government tries to do is get everybody like against each other. But hell, we sit through all that. Hell, I know you do, Nate. I done heard you preach.
Yeah. Nah, because
Hell,
that's what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, like I've always, because I've come for that close. Like I said, don't act like shit wasn't going down out here. I'm from a spot where shit really went down every so often. You think you hear sirens and shit now every time I be out? You was hearing them more back then. Like, damn, son, they going back down the block again. Oh, there, they coming over here again. Oh, damn. Like, it's really like
yeah.
that out here. But it's crazy because it's gotten worse to a degree. It's not like
I
it's.
got friends up there in Minnesota, and we went to school together, Eastern Arkansas, and which their daddy they moved up there to Minneapolis, I guess, Minnesota. Yeah, they said it's bad up there too.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Just man, what happened to that? Like I said, what happened to that code of nah, we ain't going. We're not involving these people in here. There's no need for it. If I got an issue with one person, we either gonna have an adult conversation or we're gonna have the adult conversation. Either which
Yeah,
way, I'm making sure your ass go back home to your family. Fuck out of here. I'm not trying to worry about
yeah,
you ain't gonna be here no more. A lot of them would be pride though. Just like I said, one person came back was mad because I remember I told y'all that story. Young boy got mad. He was trying to call out some adult. Like he really thought he was about that. That adult put a
yeah.
whipping on him and then told
If
him, "I dare you to
I
come back."
can handle somebody, hell, I'm gonna invite them along with me. Hell, we're gonna act like buddy, and then like if somebody done did me that wrong, where I better kill them. I ain't gonna have no witness see me pick them up, or you know what I mean. Ain't gonna be no witness.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be in danger nobody either. You know.
And but it's the worst part about all of that. Again, is just if I got an issue with you, I just got an issue with you. We either gonna have a talk like an adult, or we gonna fight. But I guarantee you going home, you ain't gonna see me saying, "Brother, I win,
I'm,
lose, or
I'm
draw." You're not
talking about
gonna hear me.
after all that failed. That's what I'm talking about. You know, one that done did that wrong, where it's either you gonna have to get rid of the motherfucker, or you gonna have to worry about them burn your house down or something while you sleep. That's what I'm talking about. This motherfuckers like that.
Yeah, but Ted, that's the worst form, in my opinion, of thinking. That's an emotional
I know it,
side.
but if somebody's messing with you that bad, that's what it do, mess with thinking, and that's what's happening to young boys. That shit get in their head, about who shot who last week, or their brother, or they go and get even, or I
Yeah,
guess that's how it started. We're held on nobody, want nobody to go one street over.
yeah. Cowboy, what's going on, my guy? Shouts to everybody that popped in right now. Nah, but that's the worst mentality to live by. Listen, I've had issues with people, and it
Me,
ain't never get to a point where I felt like, yeah, I'm gonna have to kill this motherfucker. Like I'm never
oh
gonna
yeah,
get to that
yeah,
point.
I was the one. Just waiting on my damn time to catch it, sucker too.
Nah, because I've never been to that
Hey,
point
I
of,
didn't say that. Hey, let me holler at everybody in the chat real quick here. Mr. Serious, I see you down there. Think y'all
yeah.
put up with me. Tell Pixie Girl, Cowboy. What's up, Cowboy?
See y'all up in here though. No, but see that's the thing. I never had that mindset. Even when I thought to, I never had that mindset to say, yeah, I'm about to kill this thing. I'm about to kill this bitch. Like I never
I had to
thought
do
that.
it.
Like I don't care how
I
angry I
had to
was. I
do
never
it.
thought to get that way.
What got me that way, dude? Listen, my old plug up. Like,
Wait,
after I
your mic
did this
is
YouTube stuff,
wait, your
did
mic is in
this
the
YouTube
matrix.
stuff,
Charlie, your mic
somebody,
is in the matrix.
I'm sorry,
Your mic,
hang on,
no, 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 because
hang on,
it's wait,
hang
just
on,
fix the mic
hang
real
on.
quick.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, because you in the matrix, man. I heard half of what you said.
You hear me now?
Uh,
Do you hear
wait,
me
say
now?
something. I hear you
I
a
said,
little
you
better,
hear
but
me
you still
now?
got that little.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll just hang on a second. I'm gonna reset the APN number.
you in the matrix. Yeah, but it's the truth though. It's you can have all the thoughts in the world. You can. You can have all them damn dark thoughts, but it's about action at the end of the day. I'm not gonna sit. I don't care the darkest thoughts in my mind, and I could think about something that stopped me completely. The only thing that literally stopped me from a lot of different things is hearing that word or hearing that damn voice in that head. You really fucked your life up for some bullshit. I don't care. It is nothing worse than your mama, even in spirit, hunting your ass. Nigga, you messed up for what? Like, why you did that for? Like, that's gonna be the worst thing to feel like, damn, I done let everybody down, including the ones I'm supposed to be carrying the torch for. That's why I never let myself get above and beyond. I done have my issues, I done have my scraps, I done have my whatevers. Like I said, you got people that even know for a fact, nah, that nigga different. I respect him. Even the toughest niggas gotta respect son. Yeah, because it's not gonna be about that. You can't beat me with the dick beaters or anything you was born with. You can't beat me with the weapons you was born with. There's no need for us to have any type of conversation about anything. You know?
Yeah, that's what they do nowadays. They know that ass get tore up, so they had to bring a weapon. Hell, I'm 50, but I'll still get in their ass.
Mm. Yeah,
I ain't
nah,
going
because
down. I ain't going down too easy.
no, it's not about even just about that. It's just like I said, just keeping yourself on balance because it's sad again. You gotta worry about people that don't even have preservation of life. How you doing? And not even preservation of your own life. Your jacket.
Yeah,
No, but
yeah, I
again,
don't
like
get it. Hell,
I
I get.
never had to get that crazy.
Hell, look at how King Bond there in Memphis pulled up there to get mama some cookies. Come out and they shot shit out of
Oh
Memphis.
Lord, the microphone again, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I went back here to the back of the building, but
your
anyhow,
microphone, your microphone again, man.
is it better now?
Nah, it's worse now. The
Oh,
hell?
okay.
I'm
Well,
about to
man,
say drop back down
I'm
and
gonna
come
jump
back up.
down so I don't. I'm gonna jump down so I don't mess your stream up, brother. I'll talk to you again soon.
Oh yeah, you already know, man. Listen, shoot, I'm about to say if anything, try to fix the mic issue. You want to pop back up, you're more than welcome. Or try to pop in tonight. I'm definitely gonna have an open discussion tonight. So shout outs to Word and World Famous for popping in. No, but again, this is something that should be thought about. You know, there's no way you're gonna tell me anybody feels comfortable, throwing the wrong people into a problem. Again, why are we throwing kids and elderly folks into a situation that they don't need to be even a part of? Oh man. Oh yeah, Keto, because you thought I was a troll. I don't think I ain't read the damn chat. Don't think I ain't read the damn chat. Mo, I know you still in here talking about some write that book. I would kickback what's going on, baby. You already know, y'all knew. You already know. Y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. If y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Um, I had to talk to people real quick because again, we got to get the critical thinking. What's more important? You know, life is always supposed to be the most precious and the most important, but you're supposed to keep your preservation and your life safe as possible. It is true. And again, I think that's the worst thing in the world right now. Again, is when these kids are not making it past a certain age because of ignorance, because of violence, because of emotional standards. And again, there's a lot of men and women right now who are making irrash decisions. Why? Because they allowing their emotions to take over everything. If I had a fallout with you and it's something that I know for a fact ain't nothing serious, should be no issue. Should be no problem at all. Even if we can't come back to terms of even having a civil talk, all right, we just keep it pushing from each other. It's really about it. And I definitely appreciate you for dropping on those links, serious baby. Working hard out here, baby. Hope I ain't got to mute a mic no time soon. I probably might have to. Lord Jesus. Give me 1 second, y'all. I knew music was coming somewhere around the corner. I ain't trying to get no copyrights. Yeah, my fault. I definitely had to mute that mic. And that's a damn song. I think it's a newest one that I've seen on these TikTok and these short videos. So yeah. Not gonna get me for that, baby. Oh, appreciate you, Pixie. Nah, but it's the truth. It's not a lot of us that, like I said, it's not a lot that separates us. This is where a lot of people fail to realize. Not a lot that separates us outside of what separates us. Everybody would get on board and really start passing the knowledge the way it's supposed to be passed. Come on now. You gotta make changes. Like, it's not that hard to do. Like, if I know for a fact I want to put something in my hood that I know for a fact is going to generate not just opportunity, but prosperity, hey, I'm going to do it. And then even I'm not just gonna up jump and just do something. No, I'm gonna gain the knowledge first, and then I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. And again, I've always felt that was the best common way to pass the knowledge on, but also bring safety to where it's needed. Again, Ain't no young men and women have to worry about losing their life. Again, like I said, that 14-year-old that got killed about a month or so ago, killed with her mother, and the dog got killed too. That 14-year-old ain't gonna never. That 14-year-old probably just got into high school, never got a full chance to gain or get any new friends, so on and so forth. You basically just stunting the growth of somebody. And I'm sorry, it is getting tiresome with a lot of y'all, because you're thinking too emotional. You might not like something I said, but that doesn't mean I gotta go to the point of I gotta kill this person. I'm gonna just be a pain in their ass all day until they react to something. No, that's pointless. I'm sorry, it is. Sometimes, look here, there's days I've literally felt like I was going to snap. I almost had one of those the other day because it was unprofessionalism going on in the store, but yet still, I had an option. Either I'm going to cause a scene and cause a fight or walk out. Kindly walked out. Not because I'm outnumbered. Half of them not even a threat to me, really. But it's just the simple fact that why go through all of that? If you being that impatient on certain things, all right, move on to the next. Like you've seen certain situations happen in the store. And this is another thing I would say too. It's crazy how a lot of you establishments, you'll cry and mope about, not having enough safety, so on and so forth. But some of y'all are causing your own problems. If I go into a damn supermarket knowing the supermarket is packed, I shouldn't have to worry about it's only one or two registers open when there's supposed to be 8 to 10 registers open. Knowing you got a rush going through there. This is how a fight starts. I done walked into DMVs, shit. I done walked into certain buildings, and fights have broken out because of that. People are under duress. Some people are stressed out. Some people are mad because they probably been up since early, been here since early, haven't gotten nowhere. So this is where some of the anger lies at. Again. This was in Brooklyn too. This is about damn. I think this is probably like 20 minutes away from me. This was over a month old or 2 months. 37-year-old woman and her child got killed. Child only 14, but the guy killed the dog too. I still didn't fully follow it, but the fact that you killed the dog, that symbols something. That symbols is definitely something wrong with you. And again, no child should have to worry about losing their life. No, no, no elderly folks. No, like they deserve to live. Some of y'all have seen videos where we see where some of the violence comes from. Like I said, you're in certain areas that should have more than one line open, and you only got one or two lines open. You're gonna expect something to happen. Hold on, I got you, bro. Hold on, I got you. You're gonna expect that. Like I said, I walked out the store the other day because I already sensed the fight was going to happen. Not so much as just with me, but the people that was online waiting because this guy's behind the counter high as all fucking hell, acting like he don't got a store full of people waiting to get some food or whatever. So this is where we see some of it. I would say even down to business code, conduct, all that. You dealing with the people, you need to be more professional. Making no damn sense. Hold on. How's my phone tweaking today? Hold on, Harry. Give me a second. My shit really messed up today. Oh, Lord. My screen. Oh. Huh? Yeah. Uh, Not much.
Hey, salute, King.
What's going on, Harry? What's going on?
Hey, nothing, man. I want to thank you, man, for always staying consistent about real topics, man. Appreciate that, King.
Oh, you already know, bro. Nah, you gotta
That's
have these
real,
topics,
King.
man. You gotta have these topics because, come on, son. No kids should have to worry about losing their life before time and they don't get a chance to prosper.
That's a
All
whole
right, you already
fact.
know. Love you too, man.
That's a
I
whole
see
fact.
man, family try to help you out since you got 18 pork shoulders in there. My bad, y'all. I'm cracking on my uncle. Well, I got the door closed. I don't got.
Yeah.
I got my key on my mother chain, but I never take that key out. I got the magnet. I'm gonna put, yeah, I know. I'm gonna put the other one on my chain again. Yeah, they need to fix this shit. This shit ain't been fixed since the summer. No, they need to fix it. Do the work, damn it. You get paid for it.
Look
My
to the
bad,
chat,
y'all.
yo.
My bad, y'all. Y'all know I had to mess with my uncle real quick. But nah, it's crazy because we need those talks because again, no kid should have to worry about loss of life, especially well before time. Nobody should have to worry about their 14-year-old child dying, 10-year
Exactly.
old child dying, 2-year
Right.
old. Like, come on. Like, this shit is
Yeah.
getting ridiculous for people.
Yeah,
Y'all
it's only
getting to it
normal in
now?
our community, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only normal where we come from. Everywhere else, people be in an uproar, man. You'll see people out in the streets doing whatever they got to do. And these people, they talk about weapons of mass destruction. The weapons of mass destruction are out there on the streets, these pistols, man.
Yeah.
And like you said, it ain't like they going to the gun range and be like, yo, man, let me practice hitting my targets and stuff. Nah, they just blaming, yo.
Yeah.
That's what
And
they
not
doing.
thinking. Blaming and not thinking.
Exactly. But like I said, I don't ever knock none of the shorties because I came from that same situation myself where, I done some things that are not so great, but I learned, you know what I mean? We can't really condemn them. We got to get out there and instruct them that, yo, man, get a job, bro. People might laugh at you because you work at Burger King, but yo, that'll save your life, man. They
I,
laugh at you 2, 3 weeks and they forget all about it. You know what I mean? Go get a job at a grocery store. That'll save you the headache from having to do prison time and having the same kind of conversations that we having now 30 years later, B.
facts.
It's sad, man.
And you know what's crazy about it? I thought about it too. I said, man, listen, they'll laugh, but some people they only gonna laugh because they trying to fit in with the people. But then,
Right.
in all honesty, a lot of them be having admiration because it was almost that same way with people I knew. I was like, yeah, I said, watch. I said, man, they here you go, yo, I respect that. You out here doing what you gotta do. Yada yada
Yeah.
yada. I'm like, yeah. I said some of them are going to show admiration and they just going to fake the front again because they're amongst the people. But they
Yeah.
definitely honor and respect that. And sometimes that's even giving them the inspiration to say, damn, I see this motherfucker working every day. Damn, I see this shorty working every day. Oh, they getting to it. All right. Know what?
Yeah.
Need that.
Exactly, man. Word. That'll strengthen our communities, make them safer. And the only way we're gonna get these people out of our communities, man, is by doing the right thing, by loving each other. As long as we keep destroying each other, we giving them the reason to occupy and patrol and terrorize our communities. And they just really, you know how it is. It works hand in hand. They're not
Yeah.
really trying to stop the violence because if they stop the violence, that'll put them out of a job. So what they got to do is they got to make it look like they're trying, just
Yeah.
for the world to see. Okay, at least they trying. These kids, they just making poor choices, and they don't have nowhere to go sometimes, man. Like back in the days, we had the PAL, we had the Kips Bay. But when I was growing up, we had Kips Bay. We had a couple of places to escape, man, where we could get off the streets for a little while and stuff like that, and play basketball, ping pong and stuff like that. Now they took all of that away because you already know it's a business. Prison system is a business. So and then a lot of times these kids that are dying as young, they donating their organs and they selling them over. They selling them on the white market. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
crazy, bro. Word, B. We got to get them youngsters to work, man. Get your ass to work. You'll save a lot of headaches, man. A lot of stress on yourself.
Yeah.
The homeboy's still gonna be out there in the neighborhood chilling. You ain't really missing nothing. You
Yeah.
miss about 6 hours, 6 hours of action. Come out. You still catch the back end of it.
Yeah.
It's
There's
crazy,
always
man.
gonna be something going on. But this the thing,
Always.
though. But then there's gonna be days when there's not much going on. But even still, that's grand because man,
That's a
listen,
beautiful thing.
winter time, who the fuck want to be out there trying to commit a crime anyway, nigga? I don't care if I got gloves and a whole damn bubble suit on, nigga. I ain't trying to be out here in this cold doing nothing stupid. Get my ass in this house, nigga, before I get sick. Like, come on.
Right. Word. They don't even realize the real tough guys is the ones that patrol the neighborhoods, man,
Mm-hmm.
and make the rules to keep us straight. The same rules that they made is the same ones they was breaking to found this country. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's bizarre, man, how so many people are against us, but we still refuse and manage to not get along with each other. It's bizarre, man. I don't even make eye contact with shorties no more, or people out, or my people on the or if I do make eye contact and I feel like it's too long, they're like, "Hey, hi brother, how you doing, man? Peace and strength, King. Yo, I love you." They look at me like I'm bugged out, but I feel like it's necessary for me to say that, man, because I love my people, man. I love my people, regardless if I only knew you for 3 minutes. Still love you, man,
But
because
that's what.
I understand the power in love, man. It's a lot of strength in love, King. True story, yo. But it's a battle. I'm never going to give up. I'm always going to speak my piece. I'm always going to the youngsters that I do see working. I always applaud them. Yo, King. You doing the right thing. Mess with the
Nah, that's
ladies.
how it's supposed
Just
to be.
chill. Stay out of trouble. Yes. Oh yeah, I let them know, man. I'm like, yo, I was doing dumb stuff. I was in prison at your age and stuff like that. So it's it 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 shows that some parents are putting that extra energy into their kids and letting them know, yo, man, there's nothing out there. Go get a gig and you can stay here as long as you want. But yo, you're gonna have to make some kind of contributions.
Yeah.
And I teach them how to be responsive, man. For real, man. There's a lot of times the people that was teaching me, they was only like 3, 4 years older than I was. You know what I mean?
Nah, you should have yanked it out like I did last week. You should have yanked. If I was a man, I would try. It don't matter. You still could have yanked the door. Everybody else do it. Everybody else did. I'm sorry. I ain't doing that shit. Ain't nobody yanking no damn door. Hell no. If you could, nobody would be asking me for the key. My bad, y'all. Let me open it first. Let me get another tie. There you go. You can't do it into it. Come on, fella. Hell no, nigga. That shit strong, nigga. You thought you had a friend that they said we replacing that cheap though. We gonna give you the straight strong though, nigga. Like you ain't gonna be pulling, yanking, doing nothing to get in the building. Like that's why I sound like C-74 lockdown every time that door open and close in my block. Like, hey, but it is truth though. What you saying.
Yeah,
It's the element. It's not so much as just a generational curse. A lot of people just again, it's just I don't like you, so I feel I shouldn't have to whatever, whatever. Like, come on,
right,
son. That don't got nothing to do with us trying to at least, bring something back to where it's needed. Like,
right.
I don't care if I don't like you. I'm not going to allow your kids to be in some fuck shit that could probably get them killed. I'm not going to
Yeah,
allow them to be accosted or anything else along those lines because, again, like that, I don't know. Everybody feel the minute you have a fallout, that got to be, fuck you, nigga. I don't, yeah, when I see you, it's
right.
up. Like, look, it don't always got to be that. I don't have fallouts with people and still said, man, listen, may God bless you on your journey wherever you go. Shit.
Exactly, man.
Rather we could come to an agreement or not. Don't matter.
Right. Yeah, it shouldn't get to the point where we trying to take each other's lives. Like, I mean, 'cause then two birds get killed with one stone. You know what I mean? You catch a life sentence, then you end my life, and then I mean, what is that going to do for you?
It's not
Ain't
going
like
to do
it's
a bunch
about
of that.
exactly, man. Yeah, it's terrifying, man. The mental health that's going on in the communities, man. Like my pops is battling it, man. He don't even realize it. He thinks everywhere he goes, he has issues. I'm like, yo, fam, you've been in numerous places, man, where you still run into these same obstacles. I mean, sometimes we got to start looking in the mirror. You heard? And he like, yo, he flips out on me, but I'm like, yo, I'm just telling you the truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hold up, Nate. I gotta drop this stuff off. How long you gonna be on, fam?
Probably like another 10 minutes. You know me.
Copy,
I
copy.
was chopping in for like an hour and a half with y'all. I could be
Yo,
bringing
man.
a discussion tonight though, definitely. So
Yeah. I'm still trying to get familiar with that Twitch thing, man, because I'm not sure how it works. Cause like I don't know, B. You might have to do a walkthrough or a tutorial about that joint. You heard? True
nah,
story, B.
I got you. You know what it is? It's just the most thing. Like I said, when you download the app, you just create the account. But you just gotta make sure whatever the name you use that don't nobody got it. Because
Yeah,
if
right,
they got
right.
it, forget about it. You gonna have to like, "Ah, damn, motherfucker.
Forget about it,
Okay.
right? Yo, man,
Nah,
salute.
but
Much
let's keep
love, though. Much
it.
love to the chat. I love my peoples, man. You heard? Love, love.
You already know, Harry. You already know,
Salute,
bro. You're
King.
more than welcome.
Oh, yeah, thank you, too.
Definitely appreciate everybody that tunes in, man. Y'all already know what it is. Not gonna hold y'all but so long, you know. Just mostly want to chime in on a few things. Like I said, I could be bringing a discussion tonight. Again, we ain't that far off. And again, you see that there's different people that come because they believe in that point of standing together. You know, there's only so much we can do, but the things that we can do, we should make it better. Let's get back to that sense of safety. Not so much as comfortability, but just safety. You know, and again, if we're gonna have our little disagreements, our bouts, whatever, it shouldn't have to lead to a deadly one. You know, think before you do. Again, your emotions will definitely screw up your thought process. There's only one time in my life I can say again, I want to say that before I leave about it. There's only one time in my life, even the people that know me don't even know this. There's only one time in my life I actually thought about contemplating certain things that I know for a fact would have definitely messed everybody up. And the reason why I didn't do that because I still heard and still hear certain voices telling me and even clowning me, you really did all of that? You didn't have to do that. I couldn't live with that. Them in my ear ringing like, damn, you really fucked up. So I kept myself from fucking up. That's why I know when to shut it off. Like most people, you should know when to shut off a certain emotion, a certain trigger. If it's going to trigger you to get that way, shut it off right then and there. That's why you gotta be mindful of the energy period. Come on, son, I'm coming for those sneakers, young grasshopper. What noise complaint? What you talking about, kicking, bro? What you talking about? What you talking about? Oh yeah, we talked about it. Talked about a few things. You was just late, kickback. Still all love, baby. But again, let's get back to the sense of safety. You know, building a strong net. And again, just look here. You don't have to always. You don't have to love each other. We don't have to be around each other, but we should respect each other enough to come together when the things that are out of our control. No, the things that they trying to implement on us. Let me say that the better way. We would be more united and push back on it. Because again, you're going to see the unlikeliest of people coming together at some point. Because there are going to be things that are going to well affect everybody of every race, and I still believe that part. So again, there's not too many things that separate us outside of what separates us. Anger and emotions, everybody has them. But again, it is essentially what decisions you make and do you go far on. You could want to kill somebody, right? But are you actually going to do it? And if you do it, what's going on? Like, do you understand the consequences? Oh, thank you, sir. No, my fault. I hope I ain't time nobody out by mistake. Oh no, I didn't. All right, almost dropped my phone, y'all. Riaz, what's going on, my guy? I ain't no damn saint. I'm a little tyrant. No, ain't no little tyrant. I'm a little, I don't know, I'm a little unbalanced, but at least I'm logical and unbalanced. Happy about that. But no, we need that though. Because again, how do you expect even those to? This will put fans, some people to say, "Nah, I don't want to have kids. This is what's going to be trying to have no damn kids, and they got to come in the world like this." Like, come on! It seems like every generation is always it's almost the same things happening, but there's new things happening at a higher level. The reason why it's a curse, in my opinion, is because a lot of it does have to do with not just what's going on in your area, but social media as well. Sorry, it's the truth. That's why, like Harry just said, they look at people crazy. Yeah, because they're not expecting that. Especially from things they see on here. They expected somebody to always be either on some prank mode, some scheme mode, some fight mode, or some beef mode. And it's not even all of that. We ain't that far off, and we ain't that different. So again, at some point, it's time to really put the chains together the way we supposed to. Fight for something better. Anita, what's going on, baby? See, this is why I have these talks. This is why I do what I do. Yeah, I know I could be a butt bone fool at times, but hey, nonetheless, I am who I am. I embraced who I am. Hey, and it served me well up to this point in life. It still has served me right. Being yourself and knowing when and when not to. Like I just said earlier, I could want to kill somebody, but am I actually going to go through it? I could have the thought in my mind, but I would have to literally put it in motion for it to be into existence. And then even then, I can't come back from that once I do that. Just saying, it is time for critical thinking. Bartholomew, look at your ass, boy. My bad, girl. No, I'm about to curse somebody out real quick. That's all it is. I'm Bartholomew. They done fucked you up.
Later.
You already. Nigga look like you dead to the world.
I work jobs.
Oh shit, I forgot you. Damn. Oh, they got you, baby.
Nah, I work for this shit and I work Amazon.
I don't think I figured that. I thought I seen your ass in the Amazon hoodie the other day.
Nah, I don't wear that shit. I don't wear that shit. I don't not wear that shit.
Nigga said, I seen him. Literally.
Alright, fuck you about to go.
Oh yeah, I'm about to go to the store. But just having this little live with the people.
Good morning, everybody.
It's afternoon now, so see that's how I know you.
Yes?
Nigga, it's 12:30. Well, about to be 12:30 in 2 minutes. Like, yeah, my bad, y'all. You know how we do it though. I'm gonna definitely set a reminder tonight. I'm gonna try to bring this discussion early. Got a few things to do today anyway, including some supports. So, nonetheless, just wanted to have this conversation with y'all. And again, let's just start being more aware of everything that's around us. And again, a lot of y'all take the time to check your emotions before your emotions overrun your logic. Okay, how emotional in life you get, you always got to remember to think logically and also think critically. So, those who might have just been coming in, y'all already know y'all can catch the replay. Um, it's always a blessing coming in and chime in with the people. And again, I appreciate you, Sirius, for dropping all those links, baby. But we gotta do that. Gotta come back to that. It's good, bro. Chilling.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Same
no,
old. Nah, not. I don't go until late. So. But just come together and get that real. And I'm already bending. I'll definitely set the reminder, and I could be back this afternoon on that Twitch channel again, trying it out. So yeah. Oh yeah, and happy birthday to my sis Court, baby. Hopefully you rocking out today, baby. Let me get my ass up out of here. Definitely a blessing as always talking with y'all, and I'll see y'all later on. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. What I'm gonna do is give you real. That's what I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real bills. Should be back on that Twitch give or take around. Good old 5 o'clock. And for those who was in there yesterday, apologies for the kinks. And shout outs to all the Scorpios out here. Still are we. You got your Henny in your cup. Got the weed in the Dutch. Make sure you giving the praises to the high up because he came through in the clutch. Chat. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.